What up, folks? Welcome back to VTV. We're going to talk NCAA 14. And one of my suggestion videos for NCAA 14 when I was using NCAA 13 was no grasping. And look at what happens here. Number 42 should wrap up number 27 here, but because the physics engine is so limited and these tackles are not all physics based, you can see 42 has to wait until an animation triggers before he can actually attempt to tackle number 27. If you keep an eye on his right arm, number 42, it's just kind of laying limp. Again, without the defensive player being able to grasp or grab the body of the ball carrier to try to bring him down, you're limited to animations. And you'll see something like what number 42 did, and you'll see something like what number 51 is doing now. He is unable to grab the actual body of the ball carrier to bring him down. He's limited to the animation. So if you look at his hands and his arms, it's like he's grabbing a force field. He's grabbing a predetermined animation that says he's going to slide off of him and the ball carrier is going to break the tackle. This will count as a broken tackle because he's unable to grasp. He's unable to use his hands. I said in my previous videos, if there's all these new juke moves for the ball carrier, there must be compensation on the defensive end, which means if they're allowed to use their feet more and pivot and maneuver their bodies, then there must be compensation on the defensive end, which means the defensive players must be allowed to use their hands. They must be allowed to grab the actual body or the arm or the jersey and interact with the ball carrier. If you don't compensate on the defensive end, you leave the offensive end overpowered, which is what usually happens in these games. This has been going on for years now. I've been making videos upon videos upon videos about it. These defensive players do not use their hands. They can't grasp. They can't bring down the ball carriers when they should bring them down. And they're subjected to these random tackle animations. Usually they don't fit the circumstance. So to wrap this up, the defensive players must be able to use their hands and they must be able to interact with the body of the offensive ball carrier, not just be subjected to random tackle animations.